Hello everybody, and thank you for stopping by. I'd like to show you how to make these envelope pouch pockets. And I just used Dollar Tree envelopes. So I used an elastic ribbon to tie around the top part. You open it up and you have like this little pocket right here. Two little pockets. Okay, so I just put, I made some ephemera pieces. I made a little tag right there to put back there on that one. If I can get it back in there. Okay, and then this front one, as you can see, tea bags will fit in there perfectly. If you want to do a tea swap or give these as little stocking stuffers. And then I made a little journaling card that can go in there. Okay, so these are both made exactly the same way, just different papers. This one's more fall or Halloween, more fall or autumn. So same thing, there's an elastic piece up there to help hold that down. Then you open it up, and again I have a note card or a tag, I don't know exactly what it's called. And then I have a journaling card, and then I have some more little tea bag that you can put in there. You can also put like a gift card or a coffee punch card in there. That would work as well. Okay, and then you just close it back up and it goes like that. So basically, it's very easy. It has two envelopes. Let me show you. My envelopes, like I said, are from the Dollar Tree. And mine measure, let's see here. I want to say mine measure about 3.5 by 6.5. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to close this flap on both of them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that closed right there. And I'm going to glue this one closed. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to set one of them aside and we're going to work on this one for now. So basically, the part where the flap was, I'm going to have that on the inside. And I'm just going to fold this directly in half. Okay, so fold it in half. You can use your bone folder if you'd like. Okay, now I already inked around my edges. I figured you didn't have to obviously watch that. So I inked around all those edges. And then this is going to be our inside little pocket. Okay, so that part right there. Okay. So, and I've already cut out my pieces, but I will give you the dimensions of everything. So on this top one, I'm going to use this piece. And so mine's 3.5 by 3. And then this back one, you don't see all the way down to the bottom. So I don't cut it to 3.5 by 3, but if you want to, you can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue those pieces on there like that. I'm so happy we're finally getting some fall weather. This whole week it's only supposed to, like the high is only supposed to be like 70. Today it's a little windy, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to put that on there. Just like that. And I'm going to put this one on the back part of it. Okay. All right. And again, if you want to, you can cover this pocket the second pocket all the way down. But you know, that's really not necessary because you don't really see that whole part in there. Oh, that's a little crooked. So let's see if we can get that adjusted a little better. Okay, let me start over here. Good thing I'm using glue stick. All right, let's see. Okay, I think that's better. There we go. Okay, I am going to punch a hole in the top part of both of these just so that you can tell that it's a pocket. So we're going to go ahead and punch a hole there, and I'm going to punch a hole here. And I am going to go ahead and distress that a little bit. There we go. All right, now this middle part, because you want these to stay together, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there in the middle, right there in the center. Okay, I'm going to hold that down for a second. All right. Now, what you're going to want to do, you know what, I forgot a step, but it's not going to hurt anything. So I am going to, in order to have these pockets work, you need to open them, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and that top part, okay, there should be an opening there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Just cut it ever so slightly. There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, so now what you're going to want to do is we're going to glue this onto here. But before we do that, we are going to add a piece of paper onto this. So my paper measures for that one. My paper measures, let's see here, 3.5 by 5. And again, you don't have to go all the way down just because your pocket's going to cover it up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put glue on the back of that. I figured these would be pretty easy for, like I said, stocking stuffers, just because you can do like a tea bag in there, or you can do little candies or a gift card, and they're pretty easy to put together as long as you don't forget a step like what I just did, but it was easy to fix. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and then we're going to put the pocket down here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue my pocket on. All right. Okay, and you want it fairly even with the bottom down here. Make sure that's stuck on there. Okay, I'm going to bring back my cutting tool. And basically what you're going to want to do, or this is how I did it, I'm going to go 2 inches down. Okay, and I'm going to score right there. Okay, so I just want to score a line 2 inches from this top part. So 1, 2, and I'm going to score that right there. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same thing. The reason why I'm turning it over is just because that's kind of thick right there. Okay, I'm going to put my cutting table back. Okay, so now basically you're going to want, okay, so this is the part that's going to fold over like this, right? So you need a piece that goes forward like this. Okay, so this piece I'm cutting at 3.5 by 1 3/4. So 3.5 this way and 1 3/4 that way. Okay, and I am going to ink that top part a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this piece on here. All right. I'm going to fold that over because I just got lots of glue on that one. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue this onto this top flap. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it looks like that. Then I'm going to turn it over. And this piece is going to go here. Now, of course, if you have a long piece, you can just do that whole back side with one piece, but I didn't. I was using scraps. I was trying to get rid of some of my scraps. So basically, you're just going to want to cover that back part. So here is how I'm covering mine. Okay, put that on there like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just put this on here at the bottom, just to cover that bottom piece. And then that's the extent of it. That is the whole thing, but I will show you it all made here in just a second as soon as I get this piece on here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put that on there like that. Perfect. Okay, so that's the back part. And I am just going to go ahead and add, I'm going to use these same ephemera pieces for this. So you open it up. Here's this, actually I have this little sticker right here that I'm going to put right there, and it says the first step in a journey. Okay, so you open it up, and I have, I don't know if I can open up my pocket. Okay, so I have a tea bag that I can stick back in there, and I have this journaling card I can stick in there. And then for this back pocket, I have another journaling card. Now, of course, my envelopes had blue on the inside. You know, if you want, obviously buy envelopes that have white on the inside. Okay, and then I'm going to close it up with my little elastic rubber. I want to call it a rubber band, but it's elastic trim. Okay, so that's how that looks. I have one of these that is a pumpkin theme, a fall theme, in my Etsy shop. I'll go ahead and link that if you want to take a look at that one. But anyways, this is what I have come up with, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, thank you.